so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Take the field. We'll take a look at the Dodgers with the weather. There's Bill Skowron at first, Dick Krasuski at second, Maury Wills at short, Jim Gilliam at third, Tommy Davis in left, Willie Davis in center, Frank Howard in right. Johnny Roseborough back to the plate. And on the mound, Sandy Koufax. Yogi Berra coaching at first. Frankie Crosetti around the third. The Yankees will send up Tony Kubek, Bobby Richardson, and Tom Fresh. One reason that Koufax did not take as many warm-up pitches as four is the fact that he's allowed an additional 8 out there on the mound. Kubek is 3 for 12. And we're about ready. Koufax has one small physical problem today that he did not have at Yankee Stadium. Ball one with the curve. Sandy removed a corn from his foot the other day and left a rather wicked hole on the left foot. Now back fastball, 1-1. Whether that would bother him today or not is another story. Fastball, 1-2. When Koufax is on the mound, if you were the pitching coach, the one thing to look for, and you would see it from an angle, how far back he rears back in delivering the pitch. He has a tendency once in a while to rear back too much. Fouled away. It was only when Koufax cut down on his windup that he improved on control and consequently on victory. He will not go too far back. Curve got it. So Sandy has thrown his 2 pitches, the fastball and the curve, to strike out Kubek. Here's Bobby Richardson, 1 for 10. Bobby making the fielding play yesterday. Ball 1, fastball. Ball 2. Interesting to note that when Koufax pitched to Kubek in the first game of the series, he sidearmed Tony and got him out on a curveball down and away. Today, he came directly over the top. In there. So all fastballs to Richardson, 2-1. Tom Fresh on deck. Another fastball, 2-2. Koufax, as any other pitcher, would more or less stay with his better pitch early in the game, hoping that his other would come around. Ball 3. 5 fastballs for Richardson. He hasn't shown Bobby the curve. Fouled away. Another big crowd, close to 56,000, but you must remember we have almost 1,000 newspapermen, photographers to subtract from the official page. High foul. Roseboro coming back. He's got a shot at it. Roseboro. 2 out, and here is Tom Fresh. Tom is 3 for 11. Curveball for strike. This was Fresh with the home run in the 8th inning with 2 back aboard against Koufax in the first game. Just missed with the fastball, 1-1. Koufax is pitching today so far the way we are accustomed to seeing him pitch. In Yankee Stadium, he was pitching much quicker. 1-2. Fastball. The Yankees go out in order. Koufax strikes out 2 in the middle of the first inning. The Yankees nothing. The Dodgers coming out. 2 for 13 in the series. Ball 1. Ford, a low ball pitcher, and one problem he had at Yankee Stadium is pitches kept coming up. If he keeps that ball down, it's rough. Too low. Most managers, in talking to the hitters going up to face Ford, will instruct the hitters, make him bring the ball up. Don't go after the bad low pitch. 2-0. On the corner. Whitey tried to have Wills go for 2 down around the ankle. Curveball, fouled away. Whitey has a good fastball. He'll sidearm left-hand hitters. Curveball, and he'll throw it at various speeds with various breaks. And a good slider. Whitey's lifetime record in the World Series, 10 victories and 6 defeats. In his meetings against the Dodgers, 3-3. 2-2. Low. He's trying to keep that ball down. Full count. Ball 4. So the Dodgers have been instructed to let that low one go. And it's been a walk for Will. Here's Jim Gilliam. Jim is 2 for 10. Timeout. Joe Pepitone tying the laces on his right shoe. The Dodgers have three weapons at their command: the straight steal, the hit and run, or the bunt. Wills goes. The bunt is in the air foul, caught by Howard, and he'll flip it to Pepitone, double play. Double play, 2-3. Elston Howard to Joe Pepitone. Wills going in the bunt foul. This 1963 World Series being brought to you in living color exclusively on NBC. The Yankees have turned in 6 double plays in the series. High with a fastball. Whitey will come by way of first against the left-handers. Trying to make that hitter bail out. Foul bite. One and one. In the dirt. Bouncing way off to the right. 2-1. Willie wants to look at the ball. He wants the plate umpire to. Two and one. Roll foul over near the Yankee dugout. Right to the manager. Out. 2 out, bottom of the first inning, no score. 2-2. Willie Davis. Curveball hit right to Joe Beckett, coaching at first. On deck, Tommy Davis. Two and two, Willie. Little foul right by the heels of Joe Becker. Inside fastball. Ford twice now has come in at the knees, side arming with a curve, then with a fastball. 2-2. Curveball and a high foul. Back of the plate. Elston Howard comes to the screen. No play. Almost ran up the back of plate umpire Shaq Crawford. That's one of the toughest things in the world for an umpire, to get out of the way of that catcher. Infield swung around to first, the outfield to right, and played full all the time. Ball 3. Whitey went 3-2 on Wills and walked it. Was a double play on the bunt follow. Curve, squirted foul on the end of the bat. Whitey's made a lot of pitches here in the first inning on a rather hot day. You can bet that the Yankee manager Ralph Howe taking that into consideration. Three and two. Got him. So the Dodgers are out in order. 1, 2, 3. And at the end of the first inning, the score. Yankees nothing, Dodgers nothing. Well, it's 1 for 11. He has one single yesterday. Fastball. In around the knees. Just missed. 1-1. Outfield very deep around the left. In there. Knee high, and he went on the outside part. So he crowded him twice, then went the other way. 1-2. Curveball. 2-2. Sandy has thrown 2 good curveballs, both of them to leadoff man Tony Kubek. Two balls, 2 strikes. 3-2. There's a high drive into deep right center, but Howard is there. He's got it. Mickey appeared to be guessing that the pitch would be inside. He started to move away from the plate, but it was in the outside part, so he was falling away as he hit it. 1 out, and here's Elton Howard. 3 for 11. Foul back. 1 out, second inning, no score. The World Series of 1963, another NBC TV exclusive sports presentation. Fastball, 0-2. Fastball missed. Sandy has given every indication he is not completely happy with his curve at this stage of the game. Fastball, a high pop fly. Wills and Krasuski and Willie Davis, and it's Willie. Two out. Here is Hector Lopez, who played for the injured Roger Maris in the Johnny Padres Al Downing game and had 2 doubles to right and to left. He's 2 for 4. Curveball, he missed. Not much is snapped. And moving Howard in right field. Curveball, and that's a good one. 1-1. No score, second inning. Fastball, 1-2. Fly ball into left center. Willie Davis going in a hurry. He's got it. The score, the Yankees nothing, the Dodgers nothing. 6 hits, the most of any player in the series. 6 for 12. Whitey Ford a little while in the first inning. Set him down low. By the wall. In the dirt. Whitey making a strong effort to keep that ball down.
Pretty fingers now, I just throw the ball.
Ford's pattern normally, particularly against the club that does not see him very often, is start you around the chin. If you go at that, the next one's at the ankle. Ball 2. Tommy checking the PP2. In there. 2-1. The Yankee outfield is split. A big gap in right center. Lopez playing straight away. Hit to right field, but Lopez is right there. 1 away. Here's Frank Howard. He always gets up the ballpark. Frank is 1 for 7 in the series. First at bat against Whitey Ford. He hit that long double at Yankee Stadium. Changeup. Curve on the end of it. 1 ball and no strike. After the double, the Yankee pitchers, whenever they have worked to Howard, have gotten him out on the off-speed pitch. Curve low, ball 2. So Ford fell behind 2 hitters in the first inning. He fell behind Tommy Davis, got him, and now Frank Howard. Ball 3. They let the big man swing 3-0. Yep, and he hits it into right center, and it's going to drop in. The Dodgers feel every time Howard swings fast, he's got a chance. So 3-0, they let him swing. Hit number 1. And here is Bill Skowron, 5 for 10 in the series. Fouled away. Unless Skowron gets just the pitch he wants, he rarely tries to pull someone like Ford. You remember when Skowron singled against Whitey, he went up the middle. Half swing, strike 2. Sinker blown away. This is the first time that Whitey's been out in front on a hitter. No balls, 2 strikes. short. 2 back. To Richardson. To Pepitone. No runs. A hit. Nobody left on. At the end of 2 innings, the score. Or check me on that. The Yankees are waiting on the field. At the end. Curveball. Good right. Pepitone a little bit out in front on Drysdale's changeup yesterday. Otherwise, he would have been a 9th inning hero. Another curve. 1-1. And another curve. Hit up along first base foul. 1-2. I don't know whether by design or not, I don't believe I have ever seen the foul line and the grass so close to it on the playing field today. There's only about 6 inches of dirt between the foul line and the grass in fair territory. Got him with a fastball. The Yankees are not a bunting club. The Dodgers are, so it should be set up that way. It is only about 6 inches of dirt on the fair side of that foul line. On the other side, must be a good 2 to 3 feet. Fleet Boyer's 1 for 10. Fastball. Sandy has struck out 3. Pitching much slower, much easier than at Yankee Stadium. Curveball, good one. He has thrown 3 good curves so far. That was the 3rd one. He's got a dandy. And another one. Now, if he starts to get confidence in that curve to go along with his fastball, that's when he starts making headlines. He struck out 4, 2 in a row, and here is Whitey Ford. Fastball, foul back, 0-1. Half swing on an inside fastball, strike 2. Curveball hit wide at first, backhanded by Skowron, underhands to Koufax, who missed the bag and then kicked it. And Ford is out 3-1. Yankees out in order, and the score at the end of 2.5 innings of play. Yankees nothing, Dodgers nothing. One of them, of course, the home run against Ford. Whitey was quoted as saying the home run pitch, he had gotten it up and in on Roseboro. That one blowing away. Whitey thought it was a bad pitch, so we'll see how he works on it today. 1-0. Big bouncer to Pepitone. The underhands to Ford. 1 out here in the 3rd. Dick Krasuski, the batter. Dick Krasuski is 2 for 10. So we might very well see the duel today that had been advertised for the first game of the series. Ford and Koufax. Foul the bunt. 0-1. Ground ball to Kubek. 2 out. Waiting now for Sandy Kopak. Sandy 0 for 4. The Dodgers in this series have scored early. They scored 4 runs in the second inning against Ford in the first game, 2 runs in the first inning against Downing in the second inning, and 1 run in the first inning yesterday.
Go back, ground it out. Continue it on the other side.
Slicing foul off third and out of play. 0-1. Kubek that time, apparently looking for a pitch inside. He was moving away from the plate. Curve up and in. 1-1. Sandy has not tried to lean towards first base yet against the left-hand hitters. He did a lot of that at the stadium. Curve ball, a comebacker. Sandy to Scully. 1 away in the 4th. Bobby Richardson, the batter. Fouled out to Johnny Roseboro. Richardson saw 7 fastballs in his turn at the plate. He's 1 for 11. So he got the curve. 0-1. Fastball and a high pop fly. Will, Suzuki, and Willie, and it's Willie. And he lost it. It drops in for a double. Willie Davis apparently losing the ball in the glare after signaling for it, and it dropped in amongst the trio, Will, Suzuki, and Willie Davis. So there's a big break. Richardson standing at second with 1 out, and Fresh and Mantle to follow. Now Koufax had retired 10 in a row, and the 3 official scorers have not decided how to rule on it. And now they do. And they put single up there. We'll have to check that. Fastball. So Richardson at second base. 0-1 to Tom Fresh. Now they corrected a double. Foul back. 0-2. Of course, if ever anybody's going to go to second base on a single, it would be in a Dodger game. But it's now a double. So hit number 1 off Sandy Koufax. 2 to Tom Tresh. High foul with Roseboro coming back. He's got a shot at it. He's got it. So as far as Colfax is concerned, the inning should be over, but it's not. Richardson is at second, 2 out, and here is Mickey Mantle. Mantle flying to Frank Howard in right center in the second inning, 0 for 1. He's 1 for 12 in the series. Curve, and he bounced to 3 feet in front of the plate. Nice stop by Johnny Roseboro. Richardson at second base on a Sun double. 2 out on the fourth, no score. Big bouncer down to Wills. Has to hurry his throw in time. No run, 1 hit, 1 man left on. At the end of 3.5 innings, the score. The Yankees nothing, the Dodgers nothing. Sinker on the corner. 0-1. Whitey Ford doing a much better job of keeping that ball down today. And only 1 ball to the outfield. Strike 2. No score, bottom of the fourth. In there, call strike 3. So Whitey Ford picks up his second strikeout. Jim Gilliam tried to bunt in the first inning and fouled into a double play. Elston Howard to Joe Pepitone. Ground ball wide to third. Boyer has it. Throws him out. 2 down. Here's Willie Davis. Went 3-2 and struck out in the first inning. Ford, in 5 innings against the Dodgers at Yankee Stadium, struck out 4. Willie Davis asking Shaq Crawford to check the ball, and they throw it out. Two down, bottom of the fourth. Bases empty, no score. Fouled off to the left. Howard coming over. He's got it. Nice play. The Dodgers are out in order, 1-2-3. Until the end of the fourth inning, the score. The Yankees nothing, the Dodgers nothing. Howard flied out to Willie Davis in the second inning. Elston is 3 for 12. Curve high, ball 1. Another curve. 1-1. Fastball almost took Sandy's head off. So after two curveballs, Elston got the fastball. Base hit to center. So that takes the stigma off that Sun double in the fourth inning. And here is Hector Lopez. Slide to center, 2 for 5. Sandy has very long, thin fingers, so he gets tremendous rotation on the ball to account for that curve. Ball 1. This inside, ball 2. Sandy does not have a particularly deceptive move to first. Like all left-handers, he has an edge in looking over there, but it's not a great move. Fastball fouled away. 2-1. We're in the fifth inning, no score. Elston Howard at first. Hector Lopez at the plate, Joe Pepitone to follow. Fastball and a high pop fly into shallow right. Krasuski out. Howard in. Howard. Really have to fight that glare. There's not a cloud in the sky, nor even a trace of a cloud. Here's Pepitone, struck out in the first. Joe is 2 for 11. Missed outside, ball 1. On deck, Fleet Boyer. Fouled away, off to the left, back in the crowd. 1-1. Sandy has had the left-hand hitters for the Yankees backing away a little bit. Pepitone moved off. And just did hit it off the bat. 1-1. Dodgers might be afraid of a possible hit-and-run play. Foul back, 1-2. Elston Howard did not steal a base during the regular season. One and 2. Curveball got him swinging. Five strikeouts for Koufax. 2 out here in the fifth. Fleet Boyer coming up. Boyer struck out in the third inning. Fleet is 1 for 11. Bill Skowron checking with the Dodger dugout whether they want him to hold Howard on or not, and he gets the answer yes. Strike two. 0-2. No score, fifth inning. Fastball hit to the right, backhanded by Wills. He goes to Trasuski. They get him. Great play. No runs, one hit, one man left on. Scored. The end of 4.5 innings of play. The Yankees nothing, the Dodgers nothing.
No score. It's the last half of the fifth inning. The Dodgers leading in games 3-0. The Yankees fighting for their lives. Tommy Davis, who flied to right field in the second inning, leading off. Low outside. Ball one. Frank Howard on deck, and Bill Skowron to follow. That's a good fastball. Whitey throws the fastball that sinks too. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to bed and straight at Frankie.
A 1-1 count. Tommy Davis takes it low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tommy Davis takes it low again. Ball 3. Time will switch the ball. A 3-1 count.
Get it there.
Tommy Davis, in the second inning, flied out to right field. Three balls, 1 strike. Tommy Davis lines it towards second, taken on a hop by Richardson on the top zone. 1 away. And now Frank Howard.
Well, we're going to get a hit maker a home run. We're going to have a double play.
Frank Howard, in the second inning, lined a single to right center for the only Dodger hit up to this point. The Yankees nothing, Dodgers nothing. There's the drive, deep to left field. McNair is going. It is gone. Buckeye beauty, Frank Howard. And the Dodgers lead 1-0. And he's had both hits. Now here's the Moose. There's a high fly ball down the left field line. Chasing it, Tommy Tresh, going foul and out of play. The Dodgers so far have had 2 hits. Frank Howard's had both of them, a single and a homer. And 2 of the hardest hit balls in the series have been hit by Frank Howard. Bill Skowron, the batter. Dodge lead 1-0. Inside to Skowron. One ball, one strike. The outfield deep straight away. Low and inside. Ball two. Frank Howard getting his second. Right now, Bill Scully. It's a drive in the center. That's a wicked liner. And they're two away. In the bullpen, Ralph Terry warming up. The Dodgers out in front 1-0. Coming to bat now, Johnny Roseboro. 2 men away. Low outside. Roseboro takes it low outside. Ball two. Information has come to us that Howard home run, as you see, the first ball ever hit fair in the second deck here. Right in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. And it's low outside. Roseboro's trying to walk. He thought the count was 3-1, but as we told you, 2-1, and it is now 3-1. Nothing like giving it a try. 3 balls, 1 strike. Johnny Roseboro takes strike 2. Trying to take his swing. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1-0 Dodgers. Last and 5th. And Roseboro misses. Strike 3. 1 hit. No errors. No one left on. And so at the end of the 5th inning, the score, Dodgers 1, Yankees nothing. Whitey Ford leads off. Grounded to first in the 3rd inning. Foul ball. Tony Kubek and Bobby Richardson the ball. Dodgers leading 1-0. A high pop-up. Johnny Roseboro after it. He's got it. 1 away. Now Tony Kubek. In the 1st inning, Kubek struck out. In the 4th, he bounced to the box.
Get out of your mouth.
6th inning. Game 4 of the World Series. The Dodgers leading the game 3-0. Trying to wrap it up today. High, ball 1. Big hit in the outfield, right center. There's a foul down the left field line, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tony Kubek at bat. A high fly foul down the left field line and out of play. One ball, two strikes. Sandy Koufax on the mound. Foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Dodgers leading 1-0. Curveball tapped to the box. Skowron takes it. 2 away. Now coming to bat is Bobby Richardson. Struck out in the first inning and doubled the center in the fourth. When Will Suzuki and Willie Davis almost caught it. A high fly ball down the right field line. Skowron chasing it, and he can't get it. He gave it a good try. So did Frank Howard and Dick Suzuki. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. We're in the first half, the 6th inning. Two away. Nobody on. Up high. Sandy Koufax trying to break the pitch. And as Ben told you, breaking pitch is not working quite as well as it did opening day. Another one, and that one's in there. He's in position to keep working on it right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Count remains 1-2. First of the 6th. Dodgers out in front on Frank Howard, long homer. 1-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the bouncer to Will. Skowron takes it. For the Yankees, no runs, no hits, no errors. And so at the end of 5.5 innings, the score, Dodgers 1, Yankees 0. Sandy Koufax to follow, and then Maury Will. Strike 1. Fastball. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Suzuki grounded out in the 3rd inning to short. Inside. Ball 2 for Mighty Ford. Each team has had 2 hits. Frank Howard had both the Dodgers, and one of them was a home run. Suzuki lines it into left center. Mantle racing and grabs it. He hit that ball pretty well. Now Sandy Koufax. Kopak grounded out. That was in the third inning. Grounded out first. Low outside. Ball one. Good fastball. One ball, one strike. Strike two. One ball, two strikes. Sandy Kopak takes fastball. On strike three. Two away now. Coming up is Maury Wills. Threw a walk in the first, took the third strike in the fourth.
Look at the ball.
Dodgers won, Yankees nothing. A mighty tense battle going on. Maury Wills passes it toward Richardson. Leprechaun takes it. And so it's at the sixth inning. One ball, one strike. I'm ready. Two balls, one strike. Third struck out in the first inning. Now that's the half of the fourth. A high pop. Off first base foul. Down on it. One away. Now coming up is Richardson. Inside, ball one. Foul ball. Yankees won, the Dodgers won. Seventh inning. A high pop-up. Bill Skowron calling for it. Foul ball as he caught it. Two away. Now coming up is Joe Pepitone. Struck out in the third and again in the fifth.
Don't pop it.
Two away. A bouncer right to Skowron. One run. Two hits. No errors. And one left on. And so at the end of 6.5 innings, the Yankees won, Dodgers won. Now the last of the seventh. Jim Gilliam leads off. Willie Davis and Tommy Davis to follow. Dodgers leading games. 3 games to none. Score tied 1-all. Jim Gilliam takes a strike.
Jim Gilliam.
0-1. Gilliam, I don't know whether he was hit or not. He was not. Ball 1.
Frankie. Oh, he's making all that noise.
Gilliam bounces it over. No! Grabbed by Boyer and he throws it away. Gilliam on his way to second base. He may try to go to third. He's on his way to third. He'll make it down to fourth. Pete Grayson, talking to Jim Gilliam, went all the way to third. And it's an error.
Oh, yeah, well, be an error all the way.
An error on the throw. Now they've changed it. An error on Pepperton. Better now. Willie Davis. Infield in. Yankees won. The Dodgers won. Nobody out. Willie Davis lifts a high drive to right center. Mantle getting under it. Gilliam tags, heading for home. And he scores. And so the Dodgers are out in front 2-1. On an error charge to Pepperton, a 3-base error, and the sacrifice fly. Now here's Tommy Davis. Fly to right, ground to second. Ball 1. Yankee bullpen's busy. Right in there, strike 1. Al Renner warming up. Inside. Ball 2. A 2-1 count. Whitey Ford pitching to Tommy Davis. And it's inside. Ball 3. 3-1. One out. Smash to Richardson on the Pepitone. 2 away, and here's Frank Howard. Frank Howard, single right center, and then hit a home run. Ball 1 inside. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he got his home run on the throw. They changed up wide.
Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Last of the 7th. Low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Dodgers lead in games 3-0. Whitey Ford trying to keep them alive. Frank Howard takes a strike. Got the outside corner. Two balls, 1 strike. Up high. Ball 3. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Frank Howard misses. Strike 2. Boy, did he take a cut. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Bill Skowron. Dodgers leading 2-1. Howard hits a bouncer down to first. Pepitone on the 4th.
On no hits, 1 error, and at the end of the 7th inning, the score: the Dodgers 2, the Yankees 1. We'll pick up for him for a little while. Clete Boyer has struck out and hit into a force play 0 for 2 and 1 for 12. That big play involving Joe Pepitone is only a guess, but we've seen enough ball games in this ballpark to make a fairly accurate guess as to what happened. Strike with the curve. I think Pepitone, in reaching for Boyer's throw, lost the ball in the crowd back of third base, the sunshine pouring down on that area. Curve over, strike 2. Well, you've heard of outfielders losing fly balls in a shirt sleeve crowd. I think Pepitone lost Boyer's throw
in the right area just back of third. Another curve. 1 and 2 to Clete Boyer. Whitey Ford wringing wet, but out on deck. Curveball. Clete has made fabulous plays in this series. There's Whitey. Fouled away. First fastball he's gotten. 1 and 2. Koufax has struck out 5. Ford has struck out 4. The only difference, the unearned run. Both home runs have been on pitches that were up. Howard hit a slow curve up and in. Mantle hit a high fastball out over the plate. 2 and 2. Eighth inning, 2-1 Dodgers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball. So Clete Boyer, who escaped the strikeout against Koufax the first time, has struck out twice against Sandy today. And now Ford has been called away. Ralph Houck no doubt thinking if Boyer had gotten on, he'd have Ford bunt. But since Boyer struck out, we'll have a pinch hitter. It'll be Phil Linz, L-I-N-Z. Phil is a pull hitter, and the Dodgers will guard the line. You remember that with that bit of information, Gilliam was playing near the bag at the stadium and made that great backhand save to take a double away from Linz. And Jim is near the bag again today. Curve inside, ball 1. So Phil Linz hitting for Whitey Ford. Ford pitched a tremendous game. He allowed only 2 hits, but he has to go out. Letter high fastballs for Phil Linz in the count 1 and 2. Whitey in 7 innings allowed 2 runs, only 1 of them earned. 2 hits, walked 1, struck out 4. 1 and 2. Curve high, 2 and 2. Leadoff man Tony Kubek on deck. Hit by Gilliam, so he was on the line and he hit it by him to the left. So Phil Linz singles to the left of Gilliam. Hit number 5 off Koufax. Here's Tony Kubek, struck out and twice hit back to the box. Got the wrong name slate up there. Tony Kubek. Bobby's on deck. Dodger bullpen up again. Ron Karanowski and Bob Miller. Hit down the line, foul. So Linz back to first. 1 out, 8th inning, 2-1 Dodgers. When Sandy struck out the 15 the other day, he allowed 6 hits. Curveball hit down to Tracewski. He tags Linz, doubles up the hitter. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left on. At the end of 7.5 innings, the score: Dodgers 2, Yankees 1. Moose hit into a double play and lined out to Mantle. so he is 5 for 12 in the series.
He's the one that threw it. He's the one that didn't catch it.
Slider high. Ron Peronowski and Bob Miller still throwing in the Dodger bullpen. There are two pitchers in the Yankee bullpen. We can recognize one of them, Ralph Perry. Fly ball to left field and deep. Fresh goes back to the warning track. He's got it. One out in the eighth. By the way, if you're not keeping score, the Yankees in the ninth inning are due to send up Bobby Richardson, Tom Fresh, and Mickey Mantle. Roseboro is 0 for 2, 2 hits in 13 trips.
No, not even batting tonight.
Ground ball wide of first. Pepitone is there. Overhands to Renner. 2 out. Here's Dick Tracewski. Dick getting a round of applause for starting that double play. As a hitter, 0 for 2 today. 2 for 12 in the series. Slider high, ball 1. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 very big error for the Yankees. Ball 2. Sandy Koufax on deck. Hit to center, but Mantle is there. That'll do it. Dodgers out in order in the 8th inning. So at the end of 8, the score, the Dodgers 2, the Yankees 1.
A pretty return by Howard. This is how he keeps in shape during the late fall and winter.
Dodgers out in front 2-1. Bobby Richardson the batter. Struck out, double center, and grounded to short. The Dodgers on the verge. Ball 1. Lone inside. Good fastball. A 1-1 count. One ball, 1 strike.
2-1 to count to Bobby Richardson, and Mel, we all understand. Just hang right there, boys. Bobby is 1 for 3. Hit into right center. That's going to drop in, base hit, and the Yankees are still very much alive. Tom Tresh is 0 for 3, struck out and fouled out twice to Roseboro and Skowron. Richardson is an excellent base stealer. in the dirt, no bunt, 1 ball, no strike. Big law in baseball, so to speak, that you play to win on the road and you play to tie at home, as far as the use of the bunt is concerned. However, that might not hold true in the World Series in the 4th game, when Tresh you're around to bunt. I think he tried to go to right field with that. 1-1. So he's been around to bunt once, swinging away once. 2-1 Dodgers, 9th inning. Richardson at first, nobody out. Bobby stole 15 bases this year. The bunt attempt fouled away, so they were playing to tie on the road. Bobby back to the bag. On deck, Mickey Mantle. Baranowski and Miller in the Dodger bullpen. Curve in the dirt. 2-2. This is a mighty big pitch. Koufax did not want to work 3-2 and perhaps give the runner the edge. So Tom Tresh will get the best Sandy has right now. 2-2. Curve got him looking. Say it was quite a pitch. Off-speed curveball, and the 7th strikeout for Sandy Koufax. And now with 1 out, and Richardson at first, here is Mickey Mantle. He flied to right, grounded to short, and then got a fastball up around the letters and out over the plate, and he hit it in the bleachers. Mickey is 2 for 14 in the series. Foul back. Almost the same spot as the home run pitch, and Roseborough is going out to talk to Sandy. Almost, but not quite. It was over the plate, but a little more on the inside. A dangerous pitch. No doubt under discussion right now. One out in the 9th, 2-1 Dodgers. All kinds of records being set today, but I think we'll just concentrate on the game. Fastball and the count 0-2. On deck, Elston Howard. Curve got it. He ever set up some hitters. 2-2 on Tresh. Slow curveball, strike 3 called. 2 fastballs to Mantle, 0-2. Slow curve, strike 3 called. And with 2 out in the 9th, Elston Howard the batter. He's 2 for 3. Big bouncer to the hole. Will's backhands to Trasuski, gets him. And then he dropped the ball. Koufax saw the out and started a dance, but Trasuski could not hold on to it. And we'll see how they rule it. It was an awkward play for Dick. He was stretching like a first baseman, for Will's off-balance throw did not have much on it. Sandy had leaped high off the mound when he saw the out sign, and now they flash error, Krasuski. And second. Howard at first. 2 out. And Hector Lopez at the plate. 0 for 3. So it's not over yet. Half swing and a bouncer hit slowly to short. Wills to Scour, and they do it.